Cheer to awesome. Alan goes to the hospital. Oh god. Oh, there's a ladder over here. He did not take gymnastics as a child, but he's attempting this anyway. I found the ladder. Hi, internet. Welcome to today's show, where Alan falls off a 4-post lift. Wouldn't be the first time. Actually, no, he used to fall off before. Got it. He's going to the hospital with me. So today, we're gonna do a little bumping. So Stephen built an awesome cardboard bumper, and I was like, hey, what happens if it rains? And then we had the idea to make it out of metal. This is why he's the one with the brains, and the one on the lift. Yeah, so we're gonna go kind of close to this. We're gonna modify it a little bit. We got too much like right here, so that's gonna come up and do some other things. But yeah, we went to the metal store, got some metal, and now we're gonna get to metalling. I mean bumping, I mean whatever. Metal bump. It's a whole new funky rhythm. A decision has been made. We are building off of the front part of the frame rails. So after I started cutting these welds off, I got to thinking, wouldn't it be better to just weld this right like that so there's more surface area to weld to the D-ring holder? So that's what we're gonna do instead. So now I get to weld what I just cut. Whoops. We've got our D-ring mounting points on, so next we need to make a home for the winches. And when this thing's under load, it's gonna wanna pull forward. So I think what we're gonna do is we got 2 mounting points, one on the back, one on the front. We're gonna tap into this front cross member for the front, and for the back, we've got some pretty beefy angle iron. I think we're just gonna weld right into these bumper supports here. And that way, whenever it tries to pull from the back, it'll be pulling on these and they're not gonna go anywhere. It's warm out here. Remember to stay hydrated. Little for me. Oh, Sarah, are you thirsty? Next, we need to drill some holes for putting these guys in. First times in my life, I have the power. But I get to decide how to use it. Huh. This is a very special tool called the alignment hammer. You use it for aligning. It helps if you stick your tongue out when you align too, like this. Perfect. First of all, I'm really surprised these magnets are holding this metal. It's amazing. It makes lining this up really easy. And second of all, I've been playing around with this thing for about a half hour now,
and I think it's as straight as it's gonna get. I think we're just gonna have to start welding. Bottom plate of the bumper is tacked on there. We got our holes for the winch leads cut out and they fit. So next up, we're just gonna go through, weld all this up. It's 11 gauge steel, so it shouldn't warp on us too much, but I'll, weld here and there and then go back and fill it all in. I was playing with this piece of metal here, trying to make it fit, and I was bending it a little bit and holding it up and taking it back down and grinding a little bit. And eventually at one point I was just thinking, wow, that looks pretty good, so let's do that. So I started welding, and that's where we are now. That's what we wound up with. This side might need to come in a little bit, but we need to build some sort of tab back there to tie this into, so it's not just sitting there flopping in the wind. But we're getting there. Our next piece is going to go right about here, and we got it to curve around nicely and kind of match the light here. When we did that, we just put it in the vise and pulled on it until it bent. I did want to make the bumper go up kind of higher, but we got the washer reservoir here, so that's why it comes down as far as it does to cover that up and protect it from road debris and whatnot, or whatever things we may hit. Another thing is we bought some small LED lights to kind of recess in the bumper, but I forgot about them and built this. So I talked to Alan about it, and we're not gonna put the lights in the bumper anymore. We're gonna do something else with them, but we'll have lights somewhere. So now, more welding. And so that is that side of the bumper. We did wind up bending the metal a little bit here to kind of match the curves of the fender. I think it came out pretty nice. And I think that's it for that side. I did leave this space open intentionally so we can get to the releases for the winches. And we do have a little mounting point up in here to attach this part of the bumper to the car so it doesn't go flying off. I think we just need to do the same thing to the other side of the bumper, and, well, no, we won't be done. We have one more thing to do. Well, that's not big enough. Let's try again. We are done, everyone. xterra can breathe, and no one's gonna have to guess what's coming up from behind them really quickly with a really big steel bumper. So So that's it for today. The bumper construction is done. We're not quite done yet though. We need to take it off, grind all these down, clean up my freehand plasma cutting there, and then prime it. We are going to be rhino lining or raptor lining all of xterra at some point. But if you like big steel bumpers, don't forget to hit that like button and hit subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned for what's coming up with the rear bumper, because I mean, who knows what we're going to write in that. But until next time, I only have one question to answer. And that's, what the heck do we do with these?
Oh, hello there. While Stephen is away, the Alan will play. What game shall we play today? What should we do? Should we maybe weld his toolbox closed? No, we'll save that for later. Let's do something that he's not gonna find for a while. Well, next time somebody needs some clamps, he's in for a surprise. But wait, Stephen might see this. So I wonder what else I've zip tied in this garage.
Well, figured out what Alan was doing with the zip ties. I don't know what he told you this would accomplish, but all he's doing is slowing xterra progress down. Bad move, Alan. Also, this means I'm gonna have to zip tie something of his at some point, and it's gonna be way worse than just some clamps, so watch out, Alan.